"40 years ago today, Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends aired on television for the very first time. In the show's official 36-year run, there have been hundreds of crashes. Because how can kids have fun with trains if they don't crash? In celebration of the anniversary, I decided to rank the best and worst crashes from every season and special of the show. Let's start from the beginning."
Percy puffed wearily onto a nice empty siding, ending in a big bank of earth. He was too tired now to care where he went. "I want to stop! I want to stop!" Thomas collected the tree safely, but long snowdrifts lay ahead. "I mustn't be late," he thought. Frantically trying to grip the rails, Percy slid into the yard. "Peep, peep! Look out!" The brake van was in smithereens.
"Careful, Thomas," called his driver, but it was too late. "That's done it," said his driver. "Slow down," called Thomas's driver, and applied the brakes. Sir Handel was about to cause a great deal of trouble. "Told you," said Sir Handel. Then Thomas made his mistake. "Just like this," he boasted. His driver reduced steam and braked hard. But it was too late. It was out of control and running aground straight into the sheds.
I call it how to stop being stupid. I know that's gonna ruin my facial. Oh. It's the old teapot! Oh. Smash him! Smash him! Push that! Pinky, get back here! Pinky, don't make me come up here. I hate it when you do this. Good show.
"Stop!" he cried. Donald's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. "Oh, help!" Gordon cried as he slid off the tracks and into a field. Duncan's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. The statue flew through the air and landed in the lake. Luckily, nobody was hurt. "Is there a problem, Mr. Oliver?" "Yes, there is." That could have been a little smoother. He backed into a stack of roofing slate and smashed it into tiny pieces. Blistering buckets! "Look out!" cried his operator. But it was too late. The chimney rocked, the bricks crumbled, the workmen and the foreman took cover. Oliver and Thomas watched in amazement. Oops, said Ned. Hooray, cheered the workmen. Ouch, said Oliver. Ouch! 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 He huffed and he puffed, and at last, the coupling broke. Thomas shot forward. Cocoa powder flew everywhere. She biffed them very hard. Oh no, they cried, and splashed into the duck pond. Emily was covered in a floury mess. And just as the crane dropped the timber, he gave them an extra big shunt. Ho ho, laughed Thomas. So the suspension bridge twisted and shook in the gale. Then there was trouble. Then there was trouble. Thomas clipped the telegraph pole and they all came off the tracks. Luckily, no one was hurt. And he didn't see the goods train ahead until it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Gordon came off the rails. Then there was trouble. Rheneas raced right off the track. Oh no, cried Skarloey. Once Henry had started them rolling, they wouldn't stop. Help! Cried Henry. Thomas was now going too fast to stop safely. He bashed into the barrier and the light bulb broke. Thomas backed away as fast as he could, but he didn't see Bert pulling up behind him. Thomas bumped into Bert, the stinky cheese shot into the air and splattered down all over Thomas, Bert and Harry. Now we're really stinky.
Then there was trouble. Thomas was puffing too fast round the bend. He toppled off the track. His load crashed down the bank. The engines gasped as Stanley's train came racing down the hill. It smashed into the tower. As the tower crashed to the ground, bricks and dust exploded everywhere. All the hard work was wasted.
Thomas's brakes had stopped working altogether. Fizzling fireboxes, what can I do? With a clang and a crash, Thomas clanked off the rails. His flatbed bashed his buffers with a bump. The last of the special blocks fell from his flatbed into the water. Cinders and ashes. Then there was trouble. Harry and Bert were enjoying a rest at the engine sheds, but Thomas and Diesel couldn't see them. They raced backwards towards Harry and Bert. With a crash and a bash, Thomas and Diesel smashed Harry and Bert right through the back of the engine sheds. Stones and timber flew everywhere.
Through a junction where Spencer was waiting.
Blistering boilers.
And into some potato cars. Potatoes bounced everywhere. Then there was trouble. The track was broken, and Spencer was too heavy. With a creak and a crack, the track snapped beneath him. The mighty Spencer slid into the muddy marsh.
Thomas hit the biggest bump of all.
Whoa! Cinders and ashes!
The trucks bounced high in the air. They crashed and bashed. They clattered and shattered down to the track.
Bubbling boilers! I can't see!
Gordon rattled off the main track and into a siding, straight into the back of some slate trucks. Gordon was covered in thick
grey dust.
and threw Thomas's flatbed into the logging pond. Logs flew. They crashed and bashed into Thomas's boiler. One flatbed cracked its cover. The Joby wood tumbled and rumbled into the sea below. Then, the next flatbed of Joby logs crashed and smashed into the water. And then, the last coupling snapped. The last flatbed of Joby wood sank from sight.
At last, Thomas screeched to a stop. The Star of Knapford flew high into the sky. It floated and flickered right over James and Henry and Percy, then crashed with a crunch and a crack onto the track in front of Thomas. Gordon swerved and swayed into a siding. He bashed the buffers and toppled off the tracks. Thomas raced in reverse right into Charlie, and Charlie's front wheels flipped off the track.
Rescue engine to the ready!
James roared and raced down the track. He hit Gordon's buffer with a biff and a bash and a terrible smash. Gordon the Grand had toppled off the track into the muddy fen.
But his heavy cars pushed him on, right onto the damaged bridge. Rheneas pumped his pistons as never before. He had to puff across before the bridge collapsed. Suddenly, a magnet dropped onto Toby's poles, and with a clang and a clap, dropped them onto the tracks.
James was so surprised he hit the buffers, and his wheels bounced off the track.
Rattle my rods!
And some for you, Percy.
That sounds like a runaway train!
There was only one way to go.
I've got it! Kevin!
Luckily, nobody was hurt.
A monster! It's coming this way! It's the monster from the clay pits! Whoa! Look out! Oh no!
But it was too late.
Oh.
He's the really useful engine we adore.
Oops, sorry. He's the one. Oh. He's the one. He's the really useful engine that we coming off the
Guess what's in my shovel? Go on, guess. You'll never. Oh!
The treasure! Marion, you found it!
Oh!
are too slow to be really useful.
Oh no, not now.
Everything happened at once.
Now I've done it. The little tank engine who wants to see the world.
And then, though I didn't realize it, there was trouble.
Slow down!
Mia, watch out!
You're going too fast! Oh no!
Oh no! Something! Look out!
Shiver me cylinders! I'm going overboard! Farewell, me hearty!
No!
Rescue engine coming through!
My shiny red paintwork! Oh!
Not if I can help it!